Hello everyone, I am so excited that I can show you another puzzle checkmate in 2 moves, and this puzzle is that difficult that even the world champion couldn't solve it on a spot. Let's look at that. In this position the black king is stuck in a center and blocked by his pawns and the queens. Also he can't move anywhere because of the white pieces which are blocking all the squares. This two with a bishop, this one is blocked with a rook, and f5 is blocked with a knight and a rook. Let's look at the solution which probably came into your mind. As a first move I was calculating was the moves with the rook, because whenever you move the rook, you give the check with a bishop. So the first move is rook a3 check, which allows black to push the f pawn right here, and after bishop takes and king goes to f4, you probably see it that there is checkmate after knight takes d5, but it was in 3 moves, which is not what we are looking for. Another idea might be to give him a double check, because whenever you give the king the double check, the king has to move. After this move specifically, king has to jump to d4, and right after rook a3 check again with the bishop, and king c4, here comes the checkmate. But again, it's in 3 moves. Now we know that the discover attacks don't work. So what about a knight to c5 check? It has to be captured because king has no squares to go. And if he recaptures with the rook, and we give another discover check with the queen, and after queen to d4 and rook e3 checkmate, because it's a double attack, king needs to move and there are no squares, it's one more time checkmate in 3. Alright, knight c5 doesn't work. What about second check with a knight on d6? It's gonna be captured with a queen, let's say. Then there is another check with the bishop, and after f3, bishop takes, king f4 and rook f5 checkmate. We have kind of similar position as with the first move rook a3, but still it's so long. What else? What else we can play in the first position? Probably we can give him immediately check. b5, attacking the rook, giving check to the king. He can solve both with the move rook to c4, which is gonna be followed by rook e3 check again, king d4, and now it's a checkmate with the rook. But again, count the moves, it's again checkmate in 3. It brings us back to the starting position. So if the rook move doesn't work, pawn move or knight move or any bishop moves doesn't work, what else we can play? We have the king, but it's not gonna be checkmate if we just push it forward. But we have the queen. And the secret idea is to not to give him check on the first move, but prepare a secret threat. Put a queen on this diagonal, aiming on a king. And now black 2 has to decide. Pawn can't move, king can't move as well. So the only possibilities are to move, for example, the rook. Let's try rook to b6. And here comes the checkmate on his second move. Knight to c5 checkmate. Because queen can't take it, it's in a pin, and king can't move. Okay. Rook c6 is probably not a good option how to defend the position. What about sacrifice the queen and attack the queen? Now you don't have to be scared about it. You don't have to care about the queen. Still, it's pinning the rook, and the idea is gonna be the same. Yeah? Knight c5 checkmate. One more time. Rook can't take the knight because it's in a pin, and the queen move didn't help him at all. And let's look at one more move, which might be, for example, rook to c1, but again, there is the pin, and there is the secret checkmating idea. If you liked the video, let me know below and hit the sub, and see you next time.